Evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it, and it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. It is a monster matchup, Jim.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think Memphis is certainly a player worth keeping an eye out for, Peter. The latest crop of excellent Dutch attackers as the previous generation begins to fade. I love the way he's matured his game to become a far more effective player now, who makes far better use of his huge talents, and he's turned into quite the leader.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. De Jong. And it's Van Dijk. It's a quick ball upfield, and he cuts out the supply. Tar. Rudiger. And Raum. Gnabry. And Raum. Gnabry. Goretzka. Rudiger cuts it out. Gross. Kimmich. And it's Sané. Now it's Kimmich. Into the box. Heads it! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Muller actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not clear. In by Goretzka. The Netherlands can start a counter here. De Jong. And it's Van Dijk. Now it's Memphis Depay. Plays a sharp little ball here. De Jong. And they've got a throw. Spread out to the left. Now here's the delivery. They've managed to get it away. Gross. Now Gnabry. And that is played back to front. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Van Dijk. Robbie. And De Ligt. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Fiddles it through. Rudiger gets it away. And that has been clubbed away. Timber. Koopmeiners. Had a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Kimmich. Gross. Oh, good spread. Sané. Muller. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Gnabry. Real chance! And it's been taken short. Gross. It's a loose ball. Tries to get it clear. They've played it short, and it's Sané. No, he's not getting any further than that. And now they can spring out of defence.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Stefan de Vrij. Memphis Depay. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Musiala. Gently done. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Muller. Now it's Sané. Koopmeiners. This is De Jong. Quarter of an hour played. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Well, I think both teams are actually playing quite well, and there's not a lot for us to complain about. I think we've got a shot fest on our hands.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. No way he was going to let him past. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. No, that's been intercepted. He's had it taken off him. Memphis Depay. De Jong. Forwards and with intent. De Jong. And here's Depay. Nice sequence of passes this. Passes short and sharp. Here it is, crossed in. And that was very necessary. Lovely bit of skill. De Jong proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Muller. Now it's Gnabry. Now it's Kimmich. Very nicely done. Sané. Sané with the cross. De Ligt gets it away. Robbie. Gross. And it's Goretzka. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Germany are in front! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
After 21 minutes is number 3.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Reinders chooses to go cross-field. And it's Memphis Depay. Here's Koopmeiners. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Played out to the right. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Germany can counter promptly here. Timber. Good spot, he's seen the run. Brobbey puts in a cross. Sane. Oh, that's well spotted. Timber. Nice bit of trickery. He has found the way through. Aimed in toward... Climbs up big! No, he's got that completely wrong. Sane. Tar. Forward it goes. Gnabry is onto it in a flash. Reinders. Brobbey. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gross. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Rudiger. De Jong. Shifted upfield, and here's Depay. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Well, there's the clearance. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Reinders. Muller. Now it's Sane. Half an hour played now. And they win it back again. And it's Sane. Musiala. Gross. Gross. That is lovely. Gross's cross. And it's hoisted clear. And that's been won straight back. And Raum looking here to chip it through. Gnabry is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Musiala. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gnabry. There's the hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
De Jong. De Jong. Passing nice and neat. The Netherlands finding their passes. Now it's De Jong. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the shot's on here. And a second time! Germany get it back again. Rudiger. It's Kimmich. And it's Sané. Now it's Müller. Interesting ball. Now it's Müller. Van Dijk with a fine tackle. Reinders. The Netherlands couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rudiger. And he's forced to go back. Raum.
Germany can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Stefan de Vrij. And it's Van Dijk. Germany looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. De Jong. It's Gnabry. Raum. Threads one in, and it's Gnabry.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Memphis Depay. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Hops for safety. Aim forwards. De Jong might just make this. Tar. Kimmich. Moved on forwards. Gross. Now it's Müller. Kimmich. Now it's Kimmich. And that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Robbie. Now Timber. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Sané gets his pass away. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gross. And the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Minus. Robbie. And Reinders. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Goretzka. Looking for the runner. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good ball shot. Can he put it away? They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
After 45 minutes is number 9.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Germany sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Reinders. Stefan de Vrij. It's a goal kick. Timber. And Reinders. De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Raum. It's Kimmich. Gross. And it's played forward. De Jong. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Musiala. And Raum. And it's Gnabry. Now it's Muller. And it's gone back to the keeper. Minus. Reinders. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Goretzka. Here's Tar. Looking to hit the front line. Just eases him off the ball. De Ligt. Van Dijk. De Jong. Out to the left it goes. This is De Jong. Reinders. Timber. He's free, he has got space. This is De Jong. He's making a real surge on the left. De Jong. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
De Ligt. And it's Memphis Depay. Now who's going to be first to this? Nice physical challenge. Müller. Gnabry. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Reinders. He is through here! Koopmeiners. Gets it back. And Reinders. Oh, it's played into the area. Kimmich gets it away. That's the throw. The Netherlands have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Substitution in progress.
De Jong. Great skill, that's nice. And he's had it nicked away. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. De Ligt. Reinders. Koopmeiners. Picked out brilliantly. No way through, so back it comes. He's having a go! No, not quite.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Looking for options for movement. Ah! And more and more and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Reinders. Looking tidy in possession here. Memphis to... Can he finish? Oh, he's missed it.
Memphis Depay controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Reinders. He's a sharp little ball here. Memphis Depay. Depay delivers. Cleared without complication. Crosses it in. Great lead! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Muller is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That'll be a throw. And it's Goretzka. Musiala takes on his marker. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! And he should have made it four.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Forwards and with intent. Now it's De Jong. Reinders.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Tries to dink it in. The Netherlands making another change here.
Substitution.
Timber. Gravenberg. Here's Koopmeiners. Forward it goes. Oh, can he get onto this? Can he get onto this? Weghorst. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That's going to go a long way. De Jong. Timber. Oh, that's nice. Back towards the middle. He's shifting through the gears here. Musiala. Raum. Muller looks to get on the end of this, and that has left him in a heap. It's Kimmich, and here's Sané. Now it's Muller.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Timber. Shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Musiala. Rudiger. And Raum. And it's Gnabry. And here's Muller. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Jong. And Gravenberch. Now Timber. Gravenberch. Gently done. Musiala. To Gross. And Raum. Gnabry given the lift of his goal, and he's forced to go back. Forwards and with intent. That's been cut out, well played. Timber. Koopmeiners. Now it's Memphis Depay. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, it's come loose. He is just caressing the ball. And here comes the corner.
Substitutions taking place.
And there's going to be another change here. Got nowhere to hide after that one. De Jong. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Muller was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Goretzka moved on forwards. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Weghorst. And here's Depay. Gravenberch. Look at the space here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Tar trying to keep this in. Cross goes in there. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Musiala. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Memphis Depay. De Jong. Goretzka gets it clear. They're back on the ball again. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fiddles it through. Muller looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The Netherlands looking to pass their way through. Out towards the flank. Great work on the overlap. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Depay. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Sané. What a throw in. Sané. Germany finding their passes. Musiala. And here's Muller. He's got the shot away! Fry getting this one clear. Oh, nice touch. And here's Canabry. Over to the left. And he's there to clear it. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He can get that clear. And it's Goretzka. Shot could be on. And the ball's come loose. And another time! Great football, shot and save.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Germany. Number 19. Coming on the field is number 7.
And here's Muller. Musiala. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that's neat. That has been knocked clear. Timber. And Gravenberg. Weghorst. Timber. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, such a clever touch. Gravenberg delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gravenberg. Out to the right. Weghorst. Lovely feet. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, sweet feet. And now the breakaway. Raum. To Musiala. And it's Goretzka. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. De Jong. Interesting ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Adeyemi. Musiala. That'll be a throw-in. Germany making consecutive changes here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
for Germany. Number 3. Coming on to replace him is...
And that's definitely not his best. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Dijk. And De Ligt. Van Dijk. De Jong. It's Van Dijk. Forward it goes, and it's Memphis Depay. Goretzka. Gnabry. Müller. And here's Gnabry. Stood up well to him there. Gravenberg. And time is up.